Hey guys, Brandon Johnson from EAS, and welcome to the world's most expensive $20,000 detail. And yes, I am cringing the entire time saying that, but unfortunately, that's what we're titling this video to help raise awareness and help us film this educational video and get it out there. Yes, this $20,000 detail is really happening, and this client is paying $20,000 to make this happen. We have done more expensive details than this, but unfortunately, most of our clients are extremely private and don't allow us to document them or publicly post about them. So that brings me to my first order of business, which on my behalf and as well as the behalf of the entire automotive industry, I would like to take the time to thank this owner for allowing us to publicly document this and share this with you guys, as well as take the extra time needed, because it is taking more time to carry this service out with filming it and doing other things. So I would like to really take the time to thank him for allowing us to do so. Also, with this service, we are going to be doing this completely different than any other documentary you have ever seen or most expensive detail than you have ever seen. We're going to be breaking this down into segments. Instead of running through a one quick video, we're going to break this down into educational videos to pack in as much knowledge and reasons on why we do things. And we're going to do that for both the automotive enthusiast as well as professional shop owners. So I want to go ahead and also get out the way that we hopefully want to change the way things are done in the automotive industry, because a lot of owners are extremely private on the services they do and how they take care of their vehicles. Most of our clients are, and most of other clients are. I truly believe that the proper way to do these things are to publicly document every service that is done to a vehicle. And this helps everybody. And that's why I'm thanking this owner on behalf of the entire automotive industry. Because when services like this are publicly done and publicly documented and put out there for everybody to see, it helps everybody. It helps the automotive shop owner because it shows and validates me that, hey, look at this shop, look at the services that they provide, look at the caliber of work they do, look at how they stand behind their work. It helps this owner, it helps validate him on how well he takes care of and maintains his vehicle. It also helps him when he goes to sell his vehicle. And then it helps the next owner. This also helps this vehicle itself, because now this helps the pedigree of this vehicle by showing over the years how properly this vehicle was maintained and by what shops and how good of services they offer and how they stand behind each one of these jobs that are done. So I see more reasons to publicly document services like this in these vehicles than I see not to. And when I mean publicly document, I don't mean full-on film documentary series like this. We'll get into what I fully mean by that into this series. This is just the introduction into this. So I'm going to be hitting on some key factors in this introduction of key points that are very important, that are going to help make up some of this video and key things that I want to hit on right out of the gate. I am here to accomplish one main goal here, and that is to make this client happy at the end of the day and achieve the best results possible for him and this vehicle. And that is my main goal and purpose. Secondary is to provide educational knowledge for the entire automotive industry as a whole with this video. So what I mean by that is the products and services used in this vehicle are not promotion. I am not here to promote any products. I am not here to promote any manufacturers. I am not paid to promote any products. I am not paid to promote any manufacturers, nor have I ever been, nor do I ever plan to be. I'm very fortunate that my clients pay me enough money that I don't need to accept money from a product or a manufacturer to use or push their products. Now, some people may disagree with that, just like some people may disagree with what is the best product available. So I work with products and companies that use integrity, honesty, and are very transparent. I truly believe in doing what you say and saying what you do. When I strike up relationships with some of these companies, if they can't follow through with what they say, I usually don't use their products. I don't care how good their products are, because if they can't do what they say right out of the gate, there's no sense in trying to work with them anywhere past that. I've been known to publicly say things that companies have done because of my transparency. Some people can respect that, some people cannot, but I call it like it is in this industry. If I'm going to be known for doing great work and calling people out on the way they are, then so be it. But that's the way I am. The same with clients. I have no problem firing a client because they didn't do what they say, they didn't show up on time, they didn't pay their invoices. Same goes with that. I want clients to hold me to the same standards they're going to hold themselves to, and the same with products and manufacturers. I want them to hold me to the same standards that they want me to hold them to. So it's a two-way street, guys. If you're in this industry, you're operating at these levels, you need to hold some of those core values. The next thing is going to be instilling trust and transparency. With proper documentation, trust and transparency is instilled in both people. When you properly document a service for a client, that shows that they are getting what they are paying for. In this industry, we've all heard horror stories of people not getting what they paid for or not thinking they're getting what they're paid for. So with proper documentation, that is instilling trust back within this industry. This is vital. I think trust needs to be more common in this industry. Unfortunately, it's not. And it needs to be. And it needs to be from everybody. It needs to be from a manufacturer standpoint, a product standpoint, a business owner standpoint, and clients. We have clients out there today that do all kinds of crazy things. We all as shop owners have heard crazy stories. So again, this is something that goes across the board. And I think that we do not have enough trust and honesty and transparency in this industry. So again, it works for everybody. So with proper documentation, it is helping instill trust within the industry. We talked a little bit about products, but I'm going to go on about some more products. Using the best products, again, and the tools, that is vital to achieving the best results. When you use the best products, you're going to achieve better results. When you use better quality tools and equipment, you're going to achieve better results. When I started out, I used cheaper, inexpensive tools because that's what I could afford, guys. And I understand when you start off, that's what you have to start off with. But as you progress through your trade and through this industry, you need to reinvest in yourself and progress. As you progress and your knowledge progresses, you need to reinvest in yourself, reinvest in tools, and reinvest into your products and yourself. This is vital keys into pulling off a job like this. Again, this is a debate we can have all day long, saying a guy used a cheaper buffer and achieved the same results, or he used this cheap tool or that cheap tool. But I've been in this industry long enough. I'm going to tell you, you can argue with me till you're purple in the face. I'm going to use the most expensive, better quality tools every single time to get the best results possible. It's going to happen. And then just like the products, I'm going to achieve better results with the better products. Now, when it comes to what comes down to charging this guy this much money to achieve these results, he's paying me for my knowledge. He's paying me for my expertise. He's paying me for my wisdom. He's paying me for my years in this industry. It's just like two guys throwing a football, okay? You pay for the difference, okay? And that goes with everything. Tom Brady gets paid different than another quarterback, but you know what? Tom Brady has all the rings, but he's getting paid different than another guy. I'm more expensive than any other shop in this city, and I tell my clients that right out the gate. You're going to pay me more, and I tell them that right out the gate, but they understand the difference. And if I lose a client because they don't understand that difference, I'm not going to chase, beg, or try and explain it to them. They either understand the difference or they're going to go somewhere else. There's no sense in chasing that client down, guys. You either want that type of client or you don't. So again, that's another key factor that goes into this. Whenever I did the consultation with this client and went over this vehicle with this client, he finally asked me, he said, what number are we talking? And I told him, you're between $15,000 and $20,000. And he said, that's exactly what I was expecting. Now, why did he say that? He said that because I properly educated this client on all of the services that we were going to do. I put that knowledge down on this client. I explained to him each service that was going to be done, how it was going to be done. He was a referral from other clients that I have done services on their vehicle. He was referred to me that I do good work. He's seen my work. He's been to my facility. He saw other jobs. So again, this guy was already on the same page. He already knew that it was going to be this price to carry out this service. So these things are vital. All of these things are vital when you're offering a service of this caliber to these clients, okay? So some of you guys, y'all reach out to me and y'all ask me about, how do I talk to these clients? How do I get these types of jobs? Things like that. Confidence is key. We talk about this with many guys that are enrolled into my program, and I cannot pound home how your education, your knowledge, your experience, all of these things come back into being able to be confident when talking about these types of services with these types of clients. Your confidence needs to be there. Unfortunately, in today's industry, there's tons of videos on the internet, and some of these guys are confident, and they're confident because they have been educated wrong. And look, some of you guys are educated great. Some of you guys, honestly, have very, very good skills. Some of you guys can execute an amazing paint correction. You can pull off some of these services amazingly, but you can't talk to the client. And it sucks because you can pull off the job. You can, so to say, do the work, but you can't sell the work. So these are things that we work on in my program, and being able to execute and pull off these things, pull off these jobs with these clients, talk to these clients, instill these clients. The confidence just needs to be there. And when you have the proper knowledge, the confidence will be there to be able to talk to these clients. Another key thing that I want to cover is factory finish. A lot of people in the industry know that a factory finish is not always the best. Some people think that a factory finish is the best. This is another key thing that can be argued both ways. I believe that a factory finish is not the best. I would much rather a guy local paint my stuff that is an excellent painter that stands behind his work, or refinishes parts on my vehicle that stands behind his work. Because I'm going to tell you, as an exotic car owner, a factory is not always going to stand behind their work. They're not going to fix blemishes. They're not going to repaint. They're not going to stand behind factory finishes. We're going to get into some of these topics, points, and facts in this documentary series as well, guys.